Well, hello. We're going to look at how strength markets can help you pick a trade. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you who have not seen me before, my name is Langers, and I am the overgrown child that is the Scruffy Trader. And yes, I'm not exactly a style icon. I'm now in my 50s, I never have been, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. And yes, I do watch the glossy videos where they have lovely lighting behind them, and some of them wear a tie, and they look all nice and dapper, and they talk so monotone that I fall asleep before I've even figured out what the hell they're talking about in the first place. That's not me. To me, that's cinematic and is more for YouTube rather than trading. For me, trading is a job, and I love my job. I genuinely do.
Are you serious?
And I like interacting with the guys, and sometimes I get some of the strangest presents in the world. And I will be doing my booby book today. Look at that. Boobs. Boobs. Say.
You dirty old man.
I do have a very sarcastic and horrendous sense of humour. That's something that I have had since I was a child. Probably because I'm a product of the 70s and 80s. And why not? Life's for living, and you should always live your life with laughter. Anyway, it's not what you're here for. You're here to see the charts, not see me clown around. Again, you might want to see me clown around. But why do I clown around? Because I have to. I'm not a slave to the machine. What I do is a job. And I was told a long time ago, if you're happy in your job, you never work a day in your life. And that is so true. So let's have a look. See what I'm getting at today. Now, if you are looking around the charts today, it's the 19th today, 19th of August. There has been some vicious sell downs. Oh, talking of things vicious. Hello, my love.
Vicious?
Are you going to hurt me today?
I never hurt you.
Yeah, you do.
Stupid man! A stupid, stupid man!
Well, you've stabbed us twice. She hasn't really. She has hit me on a number of occasions, which is quite scary because I might be big. You know, I'm 6 foot and touching 20 stone. And for the Popeyes out there, like having to go up my weight, yes. I might have a short fuse, but there's 20 stone of dynamite packing it in.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Bollocks to you. Anyway, as I was rudely interrupted, well, I wasn't rudely interrupted. You can interrupt me anytime you like.
Especially if I've got a copy.
I was hoping if you had the bikini on, but there you go. Oh, try me. We're having a jolly, well, we had a jolly day yesterday. We're just having a better one today. The house is getting decorated today, so she's in a really good mood. Happy days. Anyway, lost my train of thought now. Yeah, trading. What do you see? And I know a lot of people won't like what I do, and I certainly see that from time to time. Just watch somebody else. That's the answer to it. Just watch somebody else. This isn't cinematic. What you see is real time and me on the charts with a cup of coffee and with occasional chat of Winky, because the beauty of what I do for a living is I can do it where I choose, and today I choose to do it in her office. So what we are looking at is a strength sheet. It's something I make up every morning. I share it with the Scruffy Squad, and it's not a direction picker, but what it will do for you is pick the product. So if you're looking to just say find a base, your base currency, and it could be your bias for the day. this will help you. And if you look at it, it's telling you the dollar is incredibly strong. And on the change of strength, it is incredibly strong. So why not? Use that as your base currency. But then you want to pitch it against something else. Now you could go against the weakest one, which in this case is the Aussie. So Aussie dollar. Why not? You know, you could go the US New Zealand because it's pretty weak, right? So it can help you pick a market. Now I don't trade the Aussie dollar that much, but if you look at it today, it plummeted. Absolutely. And it's one of the reasons I don't trade opens, because I like to trade aftermath. So this would tell me this is going to be a thumper. And if you pull the chart up, you'll see that it was. So that'll give you a good opportunity to trade. Now you might have to wait a little bit for it to come into play, but the opportunity will be there. And that could be a retracement or a continuation. But it's picked the currency pair for you. Now also what it can do is I can then look to see for a day trading opportunity. And the situation is very similar. I know the US is my strongest candidate. So which one can I pitch it against? Well, if I look across the strengths here, the weakest ones are the euro and the yen. So I can then have a look at euro dollar, see what I fancy there, or I can look at the sort of US JPY. Lots of things you can do, but that's what I use this for. Now today I'm going to be looking at, well, I'll pull up the Aussie dollar. I'll just show you that. Or at least I will do when it wakes up. There's the Aussie dollar. There it is. Wallop. There's a drop and a half. You know, so that can represent a good opportunity for a retracement, but you need to know that that train has stopped. Let's have a look, see what the US JPY is. Again, it is dropped. Now of the two, that is the better candidate. But why is it the better candidate? It's because of the angle of descent. All right. That has rocketed down. Okay. Even though the dollar is strong. So this could be the market spooking you out, or there's a fight against the currencies, because both currencies are reasonably strong. But what it is doing, it shows the movement of the market. All right. And that movement is a clear drop and now a rejection. Two tails. So I want to see what's going on with these, and I want to trade it back up. Why? There's an overall trend up. So let's have a look and we'll see. So what you've seen me do is I've used the sheet to kind of identify a market and give me a base, and that baseline is the dollar. Okay, so let's build this chart up and I'll pop a little trade on. So let's just see what's going on. I like to go right out. Go out into the dailies and the 4 hours and just have a look, get a feel of what's going on. Well, straight away, obviously you can see it, but is there a trend there? Can you see a trend? Well, no, you can't. Not really. You know, there's nothing clearly defined anywhere about this. But if there is, I would say it would be going down. But that's really, well, it's quite loose, isn't it? It's not telling you anything. So what we're doing here is we're now looking at the current leg, which is this bit here. All right. And that is moving up. Come down, move up. Why? Because it's done it before. Let's have a look. Move further down in. See if we can start making this up a little bit? Well, sure enough, there's your move up, there's your retracement, and there's a little bit of a green candle forming here. So could we assume that that tail section there is buyers coming in because the body is near the top? I would think so. So is there any levels or anything we can work within around this area? Well, if you just do it like this, move there, there's a section, and it's came down and it's kind of rejected that, which you can see, and it rejected it here, even though it crashed through, came back, pushed up, came down. So that could be a key area. So okay, interesting. Is there anything above it that we can use? Well, let's have a look. There's a cluster point there, there's one here, one there. So okay, we can drop a little level in there. Well, now we've got a good area to work within. Looks pretty good. Why is that? Because even if I just put a trade on at this moment in time, I have a 50-50 chance of it hitting that or that. Why? Because it's done it before, and there's a lot of momentum in the market. So who says that it can't? Interesting. All right. There's another sort of cluster point here, and that's where it's bouncing around on. Okay, has it done anything like that before? Well, look, it has. There, and there. So we have another level here. Well, this is tightening up even further, and this is just basic analysis looking at the price. All right, so if it busts through there, is it feasible to say it's going to go here? Is it going to hold this, which means it'll go there? We don't know. Well, let's have a look. Let's draw a fib on, see what a fib has to say about this. Well, we can see sort of the start of the move would be there. That's as high as it got. Well, what do you know? It's around this 50% mark. Okay. So that's adding weight to this level, this one here. See if it holds. Okay, so this is just off the 4 hour, guys. Let's take it down into the hour and have a little look and see what's on the agenda. We know, just using a fib from a higher time frame, a couple of basic levels. What have we got? Well, there you are, down on the hour, it's been respected numerous times. Went away, came back, respected this, went away. But even these two candles here stalled at this point. So these levels here are quite key. Okay. So can we do anything else with it? Well, the other day I put a fib on for you. So I'm going to put another fib on right now. Put one there. To there. Oh, look. Where the 38 is. 38's pretty close to key level. So we have another level, which is the 50. That's our target point. So there we are. We have a target point there. We've got a target point there. Okay. So happy with that. Right. Okay. So let's do a point to point. So there's a target area. Just there. And we've got another target area just there. All right. So I've got a fib. That's given me 2 target points, some basic levels, and price action. Take this down onto a 15-minute chart. And what do we have to work with here? Okay. Well, there's your drop, there's your move up, push down onto here. Stalling. I think these levels could be good targets. Quite happy with that. Let's look at an entry point. And my entry point is literally just going to be this level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably brushing the tops of these as an entry point to get to there, All right. So I'm going to put 2 orders in. I'm going to put one there to go here, another one to go up to the 50. And if I need to average in, I'll take it down onto this level. If it goes beyond that level, well, then we're probably not right. But in the meantime, I'll be happy if we can get them. And I'll just follow the price if it doesn't trigger. But they are roughly the target points. You see, when you break things down, trading isn't that difficult. Not really, you know. All right, it's not the best trade in the world, but it's like 9 pips on that one. And we're going to get 17 out of that one. All right. Simple stuff. There you go. And that's it. And we'll just see it play out. I'll let the camera run. I'll come back to you at the end. I'm going to have a little bit of colouring in with my colouring book. I don't know whether the camera will pick that out. Look at that. Boobies. Boobs. Boobies. Boobs.
You are the most immature man I've ever met.
You're about not.
Yes, you are.
Not.
Oh, God, give me strength.
Here. Look what I've got.
Ooh, keep you busy.
You got boobs.
I haven't got a colouring book.
I'll colour them for you.
You're sitting there imagining that with a big smile on your face. You dirty fecker.
See. My favourite hobby is winding her up because she is the most prudest person you've ever met in your life. It is fantastic. When we go to the beach and she has to put a bikini on, you've never seen anything like it. There's scaffold up, towels, you name it. And then when she comes out, she runs. Isn't that right? Wait. What are you making? Oh, you're going to get them up.
I'll get nothing out.
Cheeky fuckers.
It's worth a shot. Say. Right, I'll let this run. And there you go, guys. It's into target. We've got some runners that are risk-free, as you can see. Because all I've done is, as it's gone into there, I've just let one close out, take the bulk off these 2, leave a little bit of runners that are without risk. So if it comes back and takes them out, get a couple of extra quid. And a maximum target up there. There is a roadblock that I put in here, and you saw me do that from the higher time frames when I was making this up. And look where it's gone. It's actually on the pip. So just taking a little bit of time to read a chart and mark it up with basic principles does pay rewards. Trading don't have to be that hard. And the art is cage your price and just go zone to zone. And if you are stopped out, you know, comes down, takes you out, and it's early in the day and you think that it's still got room to get up to here, just go back in. But if you've got enough money, why? You know, I'll only trade once, twice a day And if I've got enough in the bank, I ain't going to risk it again. And there we go. I mean, how long has that been? An hour, hour and a half maybe. And there's 125 quid off today. Easy money, easy money. And oh, okay, you've got to take a big overall picture. Oh, great stuff, thanks my love.
There you go.
And also make certain you have plenty of coffee. But the basics are there for you to build on. And that's what I'm trying to achieve with these videos. And as I was saying earlier, I mean, there's plenty of glossy videos out there. But check to see how many of them do it real time. Actually in front of you, not on a trading view, on a live chart. And see what they do. Not many. In fact, I did a little experiment at the weekend. I emailed about 30 different YouTube channels, just out of curiosity. Just saying if we can have a little bit of a chat. You know how many responses I've got? 0. Not one. Not one of them responded back. But on Monday, 2 days afterwards, I used my private email address, not my company email address, and said, I'm just starting out and I saw your channel. Can you help me? And do you know how many responded to me? Every single one of them. Didn't tell me anything. They just straight away wanted to sell me something. So make your own minds up, guys. Everybody who contacts me gets an answer. They genuinely do.
Good job.
Anyway, that was me breaking a chart, just showing you some basic stuff. Trading ain't that difficult. It really isn't. And if you want to see it a little bit more in depth, by all means check the Scruffs out. But also if you're looking for a good broker or a way to stretch your pennies out a little bit if you've got limited funds, go down in the description. You'll find brokers that I use. They're all cost effective, trustworthy with tight spreads. And if you're needing leverage, look at BlackBull. It's one of the few that can do 1 to 500 at this time in of making the video, because leverages do change through time. And also check the 5%ers out. It's a prop fund, and if you've got limited sort of amount of money, it's a good way to go to market. And both of them have good free education that can help you. So all you do is you just sign up and use the links below and everything's there for you. Simple as that. Anyway, I'm going to finish the coffee. I'm definitely going to be winding Winky up and having a good rest of the night. So trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.